Hi everyone, it's Halloween week. Saturday's the big day. I did finish Sedona Surrender. It is with the editor, so that's exciting. And I am pulling cards. It's Monday night and had my pendulum for Morgan, my primary guide, drew the cards for us. And let's see what we've got for the week ahead. Ready? All right. Oh, I forgot to mention that I am using my special Nightmare Before Christmas, the new deck. And first up, we got 7 of potions. So in this deck, potions represents the element of water. This would be cups in a traditional deck. And the 7 is all about, see the miraculous things all coming out of these potion bottles. The 7 usually has a dreamer on it, and it's about dreaming of what would bring you joy. What would truly bring you joy right now. So this week, set some goals for yourself that will bring you joy. That is your task, all right? Because if it brings you joy and your heart is involved, you will do what you have to manifest that. That's the flip side. All right. Oh, and we got the 4 of candles. In this deck, candles is the element of fire, obviously. Traditionally, it would be wands. And the 4 is all about that you now have a team together to make things happen on doing an activity. So you need to decide what's going to work for you and remember your goals. So these two go together. You're going to dream up a goal that brings you joy, that your heart is engaged, and then you're going to work together to make that happen. Oh, and the 9 of needles, hard. Okay, so in this deck, needles is the element of air. So it's traditionally swords. But here we go. The 9, remember it goes in a cycle from ace to 10. So a 9 is almost at the end of this thought process. And the thing about the 9 of swords is that usually it has somebody, curled up. They can't sleep. Their worries are hanging on them and they can't sleep. And you can see in this deck, he's balancing on one wheel. You can imagine how a unicycle would be so hard. So when this card comes up, I always remind people that when your worries are keeping you up at night, try meditating before you go to bed. Clear your head, let all those worries go, and rest. Because when we rest, it helps us deal better with anxiety. Our brains just need it. So everybody this week, if your worries are keeping you up, try really hard to meditate. Ask Archangel Michael to watch over you while you're asleep. You can even request, I would like no dreams, and I would like to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and he'll make it happen. All right. Next up is our Halloween Oracle card. This will be our last one. I'm going to switch. Next week we'll be done with Halloween. How sad. Oh, and it's the Mummy. And I'm trying to get no glare here. So the Mummy card in this deck is all about change. That change is coming. And it's interesting because you know that mummies are wrapped and wrapped and wrapped. And you really have to get under all of those wrappings to find out who they really are. That's what this is all about. So this week, try to strip that stuff down. I really feel like these two go together because if you really strip down, get past, well, I would like to have a new pair of shoes and get to something a little bit deeper, that's where you're going to find what makes your heart happy. Okay, so this week, let's figure out how to unwrap some of those wrappings and figure out what would truly, truly bring us joy. Okay? All right, so to wrap up, we have the 7 of potions or cups, dreamer card, dream big. The 4 of candles, which is wands, so it's taking action and doing something. The 4, you're really finding your direction. And the 9 of needles, which is swords, so element of air. So things might be a little heavy for you. You're a little wobbly on that unicycle. So meditate and calm down. Remember, element of air, it seems real in our heads, but it's not actually out in the world. So cut yourself a break. Deep breaths. You can do this. All right. And finally, the Mummy. We are going to take off some of those wrappings and bring about some personal change this week. All right. I hope that you guys all have a fantastic Halloween. To celebrate, I do have a free book this week. So run out and grab Night Demon is free right now this week. And I just had a new audiobook go up devoted to destiny. So if you like to listen to books, that one is up and available. And Sedona Surrender will be out next month. So I'm so excited. Anyway, I hope that you all have a great week, and I will talk to you next week. And oh, I always forget. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video with your friends so they can get a reading. And if you would like a private reading, I do those through Zoom or online, Facebook Messenger, phone. If you need that, the link is down below. And also, if you just want to buy me a Starbucks, I love that. You can leave me a tip in the coffee jar. Okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great week. Bye-bye.